Ladies, how are you today? Got a frog in my throat and I want to go live. Okay, I am Deb. You are in the office with Deb, and I am your home consultant. Now, today I wanted to talk to you about how do you feel about your home and how it affects you. Because this can be very, very important. Now, let's say you want to go into the TV room and you want to sit down, relax, and just chill out. And there's stuff all over the table. You got to move the kids' books, their toys, or you're kicking the toys to the side in the room. You're looking for a coaster for maybe your drink. You've got your coffee with you or your pop. And you want to grab a little snack. And you're kind of moving the newspaper out of the way. How do you think you're first gonna feel when this happens? It's like, oh, I wish I could get these kids to help out, blah, 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 is probably what you're thinking. I wish I can get them to clean up after themselves, blah, blah, blah. I wish my husband would pick up the newspaper and throw it out when he's done with it. Whatever the case may be. You get where I'm going with this and you see what I'm getting at. And your kid runs in the room while you're trying to watch TV and Mom going over to so-and-so's house and they drop off whatever's in their hand from school and they just drop it on the table by you when you're watching TV. And you're like, put that in your room? Now, in a case like that, how are you going to feel about your home? You're going to want to change it, obviously. You're going to want to get the kids to help out more, set some more ground rules, whatever it may be. But chances are you're always to the point where when you go in a room and you want to get comfortable in the room and you're constantly moving things, that's a sign of change. You need to, I would say, get things organized better. Get the home organized better. Get everybody on board. Limits the books to the table where they do their homework or the desk. Not in front of the TV unless your kids can deal with that, because a lot of kids can't handle being in front of the TV and doing homework. I know that. Whatever your rule is, that works for you and your family. You want to declutter more and keep it decluttered so that when you want to go in that room, you want to just walk to the chair, put your pop down on that coaster, have your little snack, turn on the TV, know where the remotes are. That's another issue altogether, the TV remotes. Hey, Karen, it's nice to see you. You want to know where those remotes are. And just sit down and relax, because that's what you're entitled to. That should be the case. So you're not getting stressed because you don't have all the extra stuff in the room. You've actually decluttered. You got the kids following the rules. You're reminding them. They come in there with their stuff. Take it in your room. Because that should be like your sanctuary. You don't want to have your home overwhelming you. Because it can affect you. Now, let's talk about the opposite. Let's talk about your kitchen. You're going to cook. You got the utensils set up where they need to be. The plates are right next to the cabinet in the kitchen where your stove is. You could easily grab the plates. You grab the utensils and put them on top of the plates. Walk them to the kitchen table. You know where your spatula is. You can easily find it. It's not messed up in the drawer. Everything just goes so much more smoothly and efficiently. And you feel so good. You're like, oh, good. Everything's going good. I can make the meal. I can get in and out of the kitchen. No problem. On the other hand, when you're cooking, and if you go to your pantry and you're like, I need chili beans, and you're like, you're trying to moving things around, and you're like, oh my God, I don't believe I'm hitting new chili beans. I'm gonna have to use navy beans. I don't want to use the navy beans. I want the chili beans. How is that affecting you? Remember, this is your home. We want to know how our home makes us feel and how it affects us. It's taking you that extra 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it is, to add onto that cooking time because you can't find the chili beans. And you're figured out you're out of them. And in the meantime, you still got a mess because you're not putting anything back in any kind of order in the pantry. So you've got green beans here, refried beans here, and there's no category. Another refried bean, green beans here, because you're in a hurry. You want to get cooking, so to speak. So that's how that affects you. When you go into your rooms, go into every room in your home and see how it affects you. Can you just walk into your office, sit down at your desk, find things on your desk, and get moving and working and be efficient and productive? Can you get in your kitchen when you're cooking to get in and get out and know if that can of beans is not in that place? No, you need to put it on your list. Can you get into the living room where you're not moving toys all over the place? Now, I know it's hard when you got little ones and they got toys on the floor. I get it. But what we've always tried to do is get them to take one space at a time. Nope, you're going bringing more toys out. These got to go in first. If you want to just shove them in your toy box, that's fine, but they're not staying in the middle of the TV room where everybody is and everybody's walking in and out. And you got the dog and the cat and everything else because the TV room gets crowded. So I do want you to pay attention over this week to how your home affects you. And I'm curious, put the results under this video. I went into this room, I have an overwhelmed feeling. I went into this room and I felt very serene. I went into this room and realized I have to do some decluttering. I went into the pantry and know I need to get it organized because it's weighing on me, on my head. I'm procrastinating. It's weighing on me. I want to know. So I just want you to think about that for this week. Now, what I do want to talk about is there's also been a new feature added to groups. It's called community chat. Now, what I was thinking of doing, I'm going to put a poll in the group to see who wants to do a community chat where we can get on and we can talk about the home, organizing, decluttering, and we'll get the conversation going. And wanted to know, I'm going to be asking who wants to join me, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking of picking a certain time, saying I will be on there. Or what I may do is just be on there for a while and see who wants to join me, who hops on, who wants to talk about home organizing or home products, like the Scentsy products I sell, the warmers for your home that would look nice on that beautiful table in your TV room. Especially that one Stargaze warmer that's up on my profile. Wow, 16 light features. Whew, that's on my Christmas list. Let me tell you, I want that. But anyway, I was thinking of doing the community chat. And I want to know, has anybody tried it? Has anybody done it in the groups? Have you been a part of it? I was thinking of trying it out, see who I can get to join me on there and see what's going on. That is what's on the agenda for this September, along with what I'm working on the bedroom group that's currently going on, the Decluttering Your Master Bedroom for Tranquility. That's currently going on now. Don't forget, October 3rd, we're going to start on the Decluttering Your Kitchen group. That's going to start. So, ladies, thank you so much for your time being here. Hashtag replay. Let me know if you've heard about the group community chat feature, what you think about it, if you want to try it. And like I said, I want to know how Your home affects you. Ladies, you guys are wonderful. Gals are wonderful. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the group. Thanks, ladies.